Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you the ACM, the Chinese M79 grenade launcher. This is made by a brand called SHI. I've only known them to make aftermarket internal upgrades like gears and pistons and small metal pieces like that, and I'm not entirely sure that this is really the OEM or the original manufacturer of this gun, but I don't really care. It's just, if you search for it, well, know that this is made by SHI. I bought it for 129 bucks at acmgear.com, and I'm pretty happy with it. I wasn't too sure before I got it, because you don't really use that much. You don't really use a grenade launcher that much in game, or at least I used not to. But as soon as you have it in your hands, as soon as you have this massive piece in your hands, you will be spared any doubts about it. It's pretty cool. As for those of you who don't know, this is an M79 grenade launcher, or a replica of the M79 grenade launcher. This grenade launcher received many nicknames like Blooper, Thumper, even Wombat Gun by the Australians during the Vietnam War. Originally designed in 1961, or at least the prototypes that led to this gun first came out in 1961. I'm sorry, but it didn't see action until the Vietnam War, when it got really famous. And apparently the design, it's as you can see, it's very simple, even more simple than a cheap air gun. Was so effective, so sturdy, so yeah, well, it's there's pretty much nothing you can break on this gun. It's all metal and wood, and it's so simple. I don't know how anything could go wrong with this. So that it's still in use today. There are pictures and videos of it being used by special forces, U.S. special forces, namely Navy SEALs, using it in Iraq and Afghanistan, because it's probably such a rugged and effective design. It's all metal and wood. It comes in two pieces. You get an Allen screw and an Allen wrench. So you just have to put it together, the wood with the metal part here. This one comes integrated. It's just two screws, and you only have this rubber pad here. You don't need an airsoft, but it's being a replica, it also has this rubber pad that protects from the blowback of the real 40mm grenades. This is to be used with airsoft 40mm grenades. You could use any kind. There are no restrictions to pressure at all. I'm using a Chinese, a Big Dragon, I believe, CO2 grenade, like this one here. So you can see I have it taped up, because this one is the shortest model, and it needs this tape so it doesn't go in that deeply. And before I did it, the grenade launcher wouldn't shoot it. So if you buy normal size grenades, you won't have this problem. If you get one of these very short ones, you just need to tape it up so it doesn't go all the way in, and that's it. The firing mechanism is very simple. It's just this metal rod here that comes out when you push the trigger and pushes on the valve of the grenade right here, and it releases the gas, and it goes boom, obviously. This is a CO2 grenade, so you will need a CO2 adapter to use the capsules to fill this grenade. Don't try this CO2 adapter with normal grenades or handguns, because you will blow the valves, and you could also break something more expensive. This doesn't have the small barrels all around, but a big hole in the middle, so you can fill it up with I think 60 BBs. There are a lot bigger ones where you can fill up to 200 BBs. You can put in paintballs. You can put in powder, or you can just insert it empty into the gun, and then put a Nerf ball or Nerf rocket inside and make it fly a lot further than with just BBs. As you can see, this is what is called a break action gun. It looks like an old-fashioned shotgun, where you just push on this lever to your right, and the barrel breaks open. You just take in the used grenade and put in a new one, and you just close it like this. you slap down. I don't know what kind of metal this is, but it looks sturdy enough. It doesn't look like a pot metal, so I wouldn't be afraid of just slapping the thing back. It feels very, very sturdy. I mean, it's a very simple design, so it doesn't really rattle much or do anything. It has a small manual safety here, and the trigger mechanism. I mean, when you get this gun, you can see it on the inside. It's very simple. It's just a trigger and a spring and this metal rod, and it's all it needs to go. It has the original sight system. This is what they call a leaf sight. So you can either use it. This is the front sight. You can, when it's broken down, you can use it with this small pistol sight, or you can push on this button right here and put it up, and this is for larger distances. Obviously you don't need this for airsoft, that's because they don't, unless you're using a very powerful grenade and a Nerf rocket with ailerons and stuff, you won't shoot as far as to actually needing the leaf sight. But it's very cool that it has it, that you can adjust it, because it looks exactly like the real one. And let's be honest, I mean, 90% of the time that I'm using this grenade launcher, I'm using it in my room and just fooling around. What else? Sling. You get the sling swivels, obviously, but you only get a cheap black sling. It's not very good quality. I threw it away immediately. I just got this old Chinese canvas spring for like $2 or $3, and it looks exactly the part. It looks time period correct, and it's 2 kilos, so almost 4 pounds in weight. It looks a lot heavier because it's so big, but you have to take into account that most of it is empty. So once you have it in your hands, being so big, so sturdy, it feels very light. It feels very light, actually. It's 72 centimeters long, so shorter than a short CQBR type M4 rifle. And once you sling it over your back, you won't really notice it. It looks like it's uncumbersome, like you don't want to haul it across a game, but it's actually a very comfortable weapon to carry as a secondary. And if you have a lot of money and can afford a lot of shells, well, I guess as a primary. And yeah, that's pretty much it's pretty much it. It's a very fun gun to use. It makes a lot of noise because this is a very long barrel. It's about 40 centimeters, a lot longer than a M203 or an AG-36 grenade launcher. So it makes a lot of noise, and that combined with the slapping noise of sliding in the grenade and then shutting this barrel, it has a very distinct psychological effect on your enemies, and it's a blast to play with. So yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed the review, and hope you have as much fun as I had with it. Bye.